We should find out what cue Francis uses because Chris is asking.
Francis plays with a vantage shaft. What cue do you play with, Francis? House cue. He says it's a house cue. Guys, it's just a house cue. Is it a P3? Or no, you play with a throne, right? Predator throne with a vantage shaft.
Who's asking?
Who's?
Doesn't matter about the cue, it's a shooter.
Wait, get over here. Say it again. Say it right there.
It doesn't matter about the cue, it's a shooter. It's terrible.
I hope you guys heard that. He says it doesn't matter about the cue, it's the shooter. I'm terrible, is what he said. No, I mean, he said he's terrible because he lost. I'm terrible, too. I'm a worse terrible than him. Okay. So Facebook is going to come back up right now.
What's your day job? Can I ask?
I do windows and siding,
Mm-hmm.
and occasional things with like ductwork and my father owns windows siding HVAC installation company. And
No, because I figured it was something with like engineering or software because I'm just like, you really taught yourself this.
oh
then.
yeah, this stuff I
is
taught
insane.
myself. Yeah.
No, it's really cool.
Yeah, this stuff I taught myself. Why does it say there's only 29 people watching on YouTube? Because the stream stopped. Come on. It did reboot the stream on YouTube. Did you guys find us? Hold on a second. We are not starting with this match yet.
Doug said it rebooted.
Dang. All right, I got to get the thumbnail and everything set real quick, guys. I didn't mean to. All I did was change the Facebook one, but apparently it did the YouTube one too. So let me get the thumbnail in place and all that jazz. Well, you guys finding us really quick. There's already 80 of you.
Because this finals, you don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it.
No.
Okay. So that thumbnail.
So you're watching Mitch, who's in the hot seat right now, has not lost a match, and you can see why he makes it look so easy.
Oh, yeah.
And he just like, it's like 1, 2, bam. Like you hardly even see him aiming because he's just like, I already know I'm going to hit this.
I would go as far to say as if you look at the total number of players, like the entire population of players in pool, and you look at the right-handed players versus the left-handed players, by and large, as a percentage of those left-handed players, the left-handed players tend to make the game look more effortless.
Oh, yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Everyone except John Mora.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be something. Maybe it's something with that vantage point.
It's something about the left-right brain thing. I was
Yeah.
watching a video or listening to a book, I think, recently about studies that were done on people where, so I don't know if you know this, but around the same time that they were doing like electric shock therapy, they also did, and lobotomies, they were also doing things to solve, and this wasn't a thing that they did often, but they, oh, we got a raffle. Crap. Sorry, guys. Let's go watch the raffle. We'll talk about this later if we remember. Wait, the raffle's more important. Playing cue with a choice of shaft. This is for the Pro Line cue. Mike Hutchison. Okay. Is he in the house?
Second one's going to be the Purex Quick Cue with the split it again, Mitch. Yeah, Purex Quick Cue with the carbon fiber shaft.
So the first person gets the choice between the Sport Grip or the Wrapless on the brake cue. Second player gets the other one, or second choice. Sorry, the second one drawn now, so that the third ticket drawn. First ticket right there, Mike Hutchison gets his choice of the Pro Line cue. with their choice of shaft. By the way, this
Oh, Rick S. Rick Sinclair. No, wait a minute.
Rick S.
I'll take a look at my message. Rick S.
Rick S. gets their choice between wrapless or the sport grip. This raffle, by the way, is put on by the tournament organizers and Molina Mike and Windows Open. So if you want to be involved in any in the future, you have to get in touch with them. I don't handle any of that.
For another breakthrough. Yes.
So this is for the other break queue. First person that got the break queue drawn gets to choose between the.
Oh, get the breakthrough. Get the raffleless version. We got one more, Mitch. Get to the air and the ball.
So it looks like Clay got one,
Dang.
and this is for the Aramith balls.
Luis? Oh, yeah, Luis. Oh, thank you. All right, perfect.
Luis Lemus played in the tournament as well.
All right, congratulations, everyone. We're about to have the finals. A 10-11 race.
Right on. So the thing we were talking about was the left-handed versus right-handed player, and the left-handed players are like they make the game look easier. So people with severe epilepsy, like crippling epilepsy, multiple seizures a day, or like at least every day having severe seizures, one of the only ways that they could solve it is by cutting the bridge between the left and right side of the brain and completely severing the two brains. And one of the things that they noticed in voluntary experiments that were done afterwards, where they would they'd show a picture where they knew only one eye could see it and the other one couldn't. They'd like put it off in the peripheral, so that the right side of the brain can be seen with the left eye. I don't know if you guys know this, and the left side of the brain can be seen with the right eye. But they harbor different responsibilities, those sides of the brains, and but there would be like the language side of the brain. I don't know if it's left or right, whichever one it is, it doesn't matter. But the language and rational thinking side of the brain and communication side of the brain would like respond to like if one side of the brain saw a picture of a fire, the language side of the brain would say I'm feeling stressed out, but wouldn't know why. Like little things like that the different sides of the brain really interact differently with the real world. And so people who are predominantly left-handed, that hand really is controlled by the right side of the brain. And so it's like, it's weird. It's interesting to try to, like, there must be something about that side of the brain that makes sighting and executing different. You know? Yeah. I was hoping it was Rick G. Oops. Richard Glasscock. I wonder why you wanted it to be Rich G.
Payouts, $2,000 for first and $1,500 for second.
Get in there, guys. Here we go. Here comes the lag. Victor goes to 10. Mitch goes to 11.
So even though Mitch hasn't lost, this is just one single race.
Yes.
Mitch has to go to 11.
Correct, yeah.
Victor's going to 10. I mean, he's got to be exhausted right now, but at the same time amped because it's like, I'm in the finals.
Yeah.
Like a first round loss, okay?
And then you make it to the finals.
Yeah, for all of
Great
you
tournament.
who are just tuning in, Victor lost his first round. Okay? I think it was a nail biter too. Like it wasn't, he didn't get like drilled. It was a close one, and he plowed his way. I don't want to say plowed his way, but he what is it? 9 matches he went through to get here.
He grinded his way through the one lost side. 9-foot table ? Take a look at the cue length in relationship to the size of the table. You saw the cue was about from here to here when he laid it out there. On a 7-foot table, if the butt of the cue was near the rail, the tip of the cue would be like out here, just in case that helps you identify in the future on any stream, not just my stream. You can use the cue as a reference because the cue length is always the same. So if the cue looks shorter in relationship to the table, it's the bigger table. Someone calling it. Jerry Stuckert says 11.5 Mitch. Just play the video. I ought to find the video for you guys. I'll give you a link. Let me see if I can find it in my. Nah, I watch too many videos. I won't find it in the history. I'd have to scroll back for like ever.
See, look at that. I was just telling you, he points his finger.
Uh-huh.
I think he missed that one by,
He was trying to run into it, by the way, guys. He was trying to bust it out a little bit, but he can bank it up table, no problem. Leave him jacked up over the 6 and yeah, just like this. Do you like jumping the ball?
I don't jump. And actually, so shout out to my sponsor, Redfin Cues, Bill Trimble in Kentucky. He built me a beautiful one, and I have used it twice. Like, he wanted me to use it to just make sure everything was okay. I was with him in Kentucky, and I was like, oh, this is great. I haven't. Sorry, Bill, I haven't picked it up. I would rather go 2 or 3 rails. I love kicking. It's because I love kicking.
It's interesting,
so much. Like, and if it's not a perfect, like, straightforward kick, I love putting English on it. Like, it's fun to me. I like jacking up the bridge, how my arm feels. I don't like the feeling of that.
Sure.
I would rather kick. But I do have a jump cue.
I would love to pick your brain on a few things about jumping, and to like kind of because I was the same way.
Yeah.
I much preferred kicking for a very long time, and hated people who jumped. But now I actually have learned a couple things and changed my stance on the ball while I jump, and it's like super comfortable now.
Yeah.
And stroking through the ball is comfortable
I don't
and easy now.
mind jumping off a rail.
No,
but
even in the middle of the table.
No, but that's what but this is my poor mechanics. That's why I'm not doing it. But I feel I like my chances kicking too.
Yeah.
But it's just and I will tell you, I agree with the jumping. I think it's something I should work on because there was a match in Canada. I mean, I finished 4th in the so that was like my highest finish. It was like a pro event, and
humble brag.
No,
I'm kidding.
Because I'm like, I just wanted people to know like what was at stake in that match. Yeah. So I was playing to make it to the semis, and I was down. Okay, I think it was like a race to 9. I was down like 5-8. She broke dry, and the one was hanging in one of the sides. Like, it was hanging, but I was hooked, full ball hooked behind the 8. The only, if I made that one, I could probably get out. Everything was spread out. And I decided to go, 2 rails. I totally missed the kick, ball in hand, and she ran out. But I was like, that was definitely the shot to jump on. Yeah. Because it wasn't a scratch. Like, I just had to hit the one, and it was so deep in the side. I just had to hit it and make it. And I did. So I was like, that probably would have been a good time to jump. So
Great shot by Victor, by the way. Great speed control on the draw shot. I was actually just about to say, though, I will say now that I jump more often, I am not as... I'm still confident in my ability to do the math and stroke through the ball straight and make sure that I am comfortable with at least feeling good about my chances to hit something. But I used to constantly check the benchmark on the table and feel really good about kicking, and I don't anymore because I just rely so much on jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know people who have this strong... Go ahead and explain the Calcutta thing like you did last time.
Sure.
People are asking again, so...
Oh, yeah. No Calcutta, guys. We Lucchese West Coast Tour is mostly in states that don't allow side betting or auctions or anything of the sort. So because of that, we're treating this just like any other stop. And, so no Calcutta.
Thanks. What were we talking about? Oh, jumping.
Jump cues make jumping so easy now. That's the other thing is if you get a high performance jump cue that's it is a joke how easy it is to make super impressive jumps with an air rush or a Q-Tech propel or
even to fit out your break cue, putting the right ferrule on there or the tip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody full jump
Mm-hmm.
full Q jumped on me in a
Mhm.
match. So
Yeah. All right. Well, this should be one of the fastest runouts you'll see all week.
yeah, it's
Wow,
like
he took his medicine.
it's
I-
textbook.
I thought, wow, I didn't believe it. I didn't realize he was that straight on the ball. This is everything here.
But you see how there's like little to no hesitation?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's everything. Because like sometimes when you're putting spin or some kind of touch on it, if you drag it and you hit it slower, it's gonna catch more. It's you're like
It
you're-
might swerve more on the way to
exactly.
the ball.
so you're more likely to miss it. But he
Yeah.
has no hesitation. Like so a lot of his hits are pure. It's clean, and I think that's the difference why he's able to hit more of those shots.
Yeah. Yeah, even though the shot was, he says, oh, you hit it bad, but now he's got a shot. He said, oh, you hit it bad.
And then he got a nice little bump there.
Yeah. Mitch is a fun guy, too.
Yeah.
He's energetic guy.
But if he's even when he's losing, he doesn't. I've never seen him have any
Look at this.
outbursts.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Look at
Mm.
this. He got like oddly
Yeah.
straight on the ball,
Mhm.
where he's got to,
Yeah.
punch it forward 2
Mhm.
rails with maximum
Mhm.
follow and
Mhm.
a big stroke, and he didn't take any extra time.
No, he's
just
so
like,
comfortable.
yeah,
Like he's comfortable making that bridge over the side pocket into a almost dead straight shot,
yeah.
and then he hit 2 rails to get. It's sick.
Like everybody else, I'm serious. Everybody else, they get in that spot after they were not intending to get on the rail. They were hoping to have 3 or 4 inches
Right.
between the rail and the cue
Right.
ball and all this stuff. They're like, okay, crap. Now I got to focus. I got to make sure I make this ball. Take a couple of extra deep breaths. They're like, they get down on the ball. Okay, I'm on the rail, so I got to make sure that I'm not going to skip off the top of the ball. I got to make sure I'm going through the ball. All this stuff, and it's just like he's just like, well, I'm going to do all that anyway. I'll just get down on the ball and shoot it.
No, but I think I will speak for myself. We're also so good with psyching ourselves out.
Yeah.
Like the longer you stare at it, it's almost like you're just creating that opportunity for doubt to creep in.
Think long, think wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's instinct. That's trusting your stroke. Like
Mhm.
you know what you're doing.
yeah.
He's like, okay, let's get it done. Bam.
Yeah. Who's in the booth and tell her to stick with kicking? Bart, come on, you know who Emmeline Collado is.
And I have been. I have been.
Yeah. We got action, that's for sure. Bart Ellerman is seasoned, no doubt, but I'll tell you what, I've seen some very, very seasoned players that every time that happens because of their seasoning, they stand back and go, okay, here we go. You know what I mean? Like Federer, number 1, is going to do that.
But I think in a finals of there's a lot of weight that is carried with each shot,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not thinking about that. He's not thinking that it's a
Yep.
final for
Just make the ball.
Yeah.
Make the ball, get on the next ball.
He's like, I'd do this
Yeah.
all day, every day. I mean,
It was Rick G for the winner of the break cue, was it? I don't know. I thought it was something. I have no idea what it was. I'm not the one running the raffle. If you want info about the raffle or the results or anything like that, you have to get in contact with Melina Mike or Windows Open. Same guy, different Facebook account.
hi, Lisa.
Lisa McCord.
Look at that, nice and easy.
Yeah.
But I think, like, you see how much spin he got off. He hit it nice and easy, got exactly where he needed to. So you're not seeing him pound at the ball.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations, Richard. That's awesome, man. If I leave a ball near the rail, I want to go home. Yeah. Preach. I know. Happens all the time, Marina. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because your name rhymes with his nickname. Yeah, add Windows Open, and you can message Windows Open, or follow Windows Open.
Mitch Ellerman is from Arizona.
Yeah.
He's actually been playing like since he was a kid. Like
he was a top flight
Yes.
contender in the game no more than 8 years ago or like 10 years ago. He was like killing the game, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
He lived in Vegas, I want to say at least 5 years. And he returned to Arizona, I think maybe a year or two ago. But yeah, he was out. There's lots of pool in Vegas. Lots of pool here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he currently lives in Arizona, and yeah, he hadn't played much pool for 3, 4, 5 years as far as I'm aware. Pardon me. And over the last couple of years, he's been playing a lot more often. From what I hear, he's playing almost every day these days. I can't believe it. I might be worn out. I'm watching too much pool. It's a crazy weekend for pool, man. That might do it. What?
oh, he can see the edge. I don't
Can
think
you see through there?
I don't think it's a shot, but he can. He
Is
can
it
do something
anything that
with
you can
this.
control is the question. How
Yeah.
big's the window? You know what I
He
mean?
Mhm. He can hit it. I just
He got down quick. I can't tell if
Mhm.
it's a big window, though, because he always
Mhm.
gets down quick. There you
No,
go.
see, and that's that one pocket right there.
Just
Mhm.
fire the ball.
I know.
in. Come on, dude. Just
No, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna stop it. Play
Yeah.
this. No,
The
let me
save,
draw it back.
yeah.
No, stop it. Play the 3 in the corner. But no, let me draw it back here.
From what I hear, Mike Deshane is trying to make a stand, but he hasn't had any results in the few tournaments he's played in. I said Mike Deshane, right? Not Mitch Ellerman.
No, Mike.
Mike Deshane is who I
Mhm.
was just talking about, yeah. These pockets, I believe, are 4 1/4. So these are slightly tighter than, yeah, Brandon's looking at me right now. Slightly tighter than a standard Blue Label table. God, he plays so fast. I don't know if they're shim, though. Brandon, are they shimmed or extended rails? You don't know? Okay. It's a very subtle difference, but it is something worth noting for like a, you know, like a pro is going to know how the difference is going to affect their play.
Just like that, 3-1. I'm gonna take a stretch break.
Huh?
I'm gonna take a stretch break.
Oh yeah, please.
I'll be back.
Trust me, I get it. I've been sitting on this bench for.
Oh no, I'm like, I gotta go in between games. I'll be right back.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, while you're gone, I'm gonna go use the boys' room, guys. You're gonna go one rack without us, okay? Or without me, anyway. Oh yeah, that rack that I said I was going to be gone for finished in about 45 seconds. Too fast. This is going to be no good. Overcut the ball a bit, trying to keep the cue ball behind the 9, 7, and 8, and ends up overcutting it so the cue ball slides out. Mitch trying to pump the brakes, and the 4 ball finds the window between the 7 and 9. Kick and stick ain't bad here, though. Or you can't really kick and stick because the 4 ball's so far from the rail, but that being said, you can still try to go for a similar effect, I believe. Oh, thank you, Jackie Tucker. Thank you. Get back in here.
We're having too much fun.
It's so much fun, guys.
Oh my God, 4-1. What the heck did I miss?
Well, dude, that rack that I said I was going to be gone for
Uh-huh.
was over in 30 seconds.
Oh, goodness.
And now this one's looking, well, actually the 7 don't pass. Well, 7 has like a ball-sized pocket past the 8, like literally smaller than a Chinese 8-ball table, ball-sized, like a Russian pyramid table size
I would play
pocket.
it on that side, which that's what he's looking at.
Yeah, you got to play short side, yeah.
And he has the perfect angle for that anyway.
Yeah.
Just control your speed.
Oh, you hit a nice one, he says. And then he just called 2 for 1, so let's see what happens. He's intending to run into the 8-ball here.
Oh.
Doesn't make either one. Ooh. All right.
No, you know, he was a little stretched out there. Or something. Like.
Oh, no. Victor.
No, I'm honestly thinking, what is their shock that he was able to get back to the table.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't take those for granted, for sure.
Yeah. That
was his only ball, really, right? Because the shape,
Mhm.
look, shape
Well,
on
it's
the 8.
I mean, look
roll
where
it
the
up
9's
for the
sitting.
9.
The 9's in
Yeah.
front of the
Mhm.
front. It's like, yeah, it's tough. Tough when you don't get there on that spot. That's a good point, Bearded Billiards. Bearded Billiards says Victor needs to play his own pace.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
That's another thing you can get fall victim to.
I think it's 5 now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Mhm. See, Steve, I was going to say this is Mitch's 3rd match today. Wait, no. He won 1, 2. This is 3rd or 4th? 3rd.
There were 4 left when he came back
Yeah.
on the winner's side.
So I
No,
think
there were 8. Sorry, 8 on the winner's side.
So,
1, 2,
but he hasn't lost?
3. This is his 4th match.
Okay.
Mitch's 4th match, I believe.
And
Probably wrong.
okay.
I think I'm wrong. Mitch came back today with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So he's won 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th match.
Okay.
But he had a longer break.
I was going to say.
This is Victor's 5th match.
But
Yeah.
also with no breaks,
With
right?
no breaks, yeah.
And then this is the grind of tournaments because everyone you play, as you keep winning, is just going to be tougher. And you're
Mhm.
getting physically mentally worn down.
Yep. I'll tell you what, when Mitch shoots this shot, he's banking the 1 down here at the 9 and trying to keep the cue ball up table. Mitch is such an aggressive player. He'll like find little spots like that where he can try to free roll the extra game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He's done it constantly on the stream matches anyway. Look at him right now.
He's like, hey, let me flirt with this 9 ball.
Where can I free roll, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he decides not to flirt. The equity is no good. No love on the 3 ball.
He's pointing here because he wanted to be behind the 3 and the 5.
Yeah.
This is a tempting bank, but with this score right now, I wouldn't do it. He is a safety player too, though. Yeah, he looks like he's gonna thin it.
Everybody's getting in my way these days. Is that Emmeline? Is that the Emmeline Collado?
Oh goodness!
Is that? Is that her?
Hi. Wait, is the camera here? Hi.
Yes, yes, and yes. Are you streaming the U.S. Open 10 ball next year at Griff's, just like you did this year? The only thing that would stop that from happening, which is understandable, is if they organize their own internal stream with
Hi,
a creator here on site that runs the Griff's channel. If they end up having another like outside streamer do it, I'd say there's a very good chance.
Okay.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. There's nothing you can do about that if you're Mitch.
See, but this is like a 2-rail kick that I love.
What?
Oh, no, see? No, but this is the reach that a lefty had. Like, see, if I, as a righty, I wouldn't. Actually,
No, as a righty, you can kick 2 rails easier. On the but this is the one that you like.
This is the angle.
But this is good too because if you hit the top of the 3 here, the 3's going to go like this, and the cue ball is going to come this way.
Goodness.
You see, like into traffic, right? Which is more likely to leave him hooked.
No, see, for me, my aim would have been to hit it between the first and second diamond at the top and put outside. He did inside.
You mean running?
Yeah.
Running English.
Yes.
So it opens up a little bit.
But he did inside.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to be uber critical right now. If Victor doesn't get out right here, there's 0 chance he wins the match.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
it's a mindset and momentum type thing.
Yeah, but the 7's the key shot. Does it even go past the 9?
I think it does, actually. I think it's one of those ones where it goes.
You hit the rail first.
You barely hit the rail first. It's a speed
nice
shot. It's
easy.
nice that the 8 is close to the 7. You know what I mean? Like all those things.
Like if you have to take it long in the corner, at least you have a shot. You're shooting at the 8.
Yeah. But now this is a problem.
Yeah.
This is a problem. And actually, it's so much of a problem, you might be better off playing safe right here, putting the cue ball behind the 9. Because that's very, 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 very doable from here. Because you can go with the hero shot, but if you don't get ideal on the 7, all of a sudden the pocket's too tight to play the 7. Yeah.
I mean, he missed that by like half a diamond.
Yeah.
Like, he's worried about the shape, but then he's like, hey, you still have to make the ball, right? I mean,
yeah.
Regrettably, I don't play at family as much as I used to. Mile-wise, it's not very far for me, but I don't like driving into the city.
I was going to say, what city do you live in the Bay?
I don't say that publicly,
Well,
but
I mean, generally.
I live close to
East
San
Bay.
Francisco Airport. I'm in the peninsula.
Okay, you're in the peninsula, yeah.
hmm
Don't give me your address. Good Lord.
No. Like, even on Facebook, it's not my actual city.
Oh, okay.
But everybody knows where San Francisco is. I'm like,
Yeah.
sure, I'm from San Francisco.
Yeah. But the 101 is a joke, dude.
No, anything that is flirting with the San Mateo Bridge or any of the bridges,
Yeah.
those junctions are a mess. So like from work to home, I have to I'm just one exit past the 92 San Mateo Bridge, and it sometimes, like before the pandemic, it'd take me 45 minutes for like a half a mile
I know.
just to get past.
I used to commute through the Bay and to different parts of the Bay every day of the week. So yeah, the freeways down there are a joke.
I hate it, honestly. So it almost doesn't matter. Like, I leave early for work and it's already just like tons of cars on the road.
Yeah.
What's my...
I say offense wins games, defense wins championships. Tell Mitch Ellerman. My social, it's Post Up. Or Collins Newey.
Yeah, Bearded Billiards. Who are you? Who are
What
you
talking
asking?
about? We're on the Pacific time zone out here, Tanner. What latitude and longitude is your house? You know what I mean? Like the questions are getting progressively more personal. Okay, thank you. I get it. Yeah, Bearded. I know the name in the chat, and so I know that he's like a sarcastic, like jovial person, and so like that question was like, wait a second. There we go. 6-1 early days. This is yeah. Victor's gonna have to find something special. What's the best state for amateur pool action, like having Calcutta even in the weekly tournaments, not just monthlies? Are you talking about like gambling amateur pool action? I mean,
Anywhere that's not California, pretty
Vegas
much.
might be it, actually. The chip tournaments out here are pretty
No,
outrageous. And
they're like,
Iron City Billiards out there
yeah.
in Atlanta or Georgia or whatever, yeah. No, he didn't. He made one ball with that cue.
No,
One.
what's his true Fargo? Tell me, because he's like, I'm not that good, but I'm.
Like a 560.
What's
Yeah.
your preferred game?
One pocket. Because I miss. Yeah. Alabama. That's what I meant to say. I didn't mean to say Atlanta. I meant to say Alabama or Georgia.
Oh, Iron City.
Yeah.
I've been there once. What's the longest time you've like sat in the booth?
What do you mean?
Like you're streaming the whole time? Like no, like
Like
of
enough
course,
to I can go
no,
out and
like-
get food and a drink and go to the bathroom, obviously.
no,
but like,
that's what I was gonna say. Like you go to the restroom where you like get a drink, you stretch your build, like but like running.
16 probably, yeah.
What event is that?
Either a BEF event
Mm-hmm.
or one of the Chuck Markoulis's or something like that.
Okay.
That just went till like 3 o'clock in the morning. It had to have been a BEF event because they start at 9 a.m.
So like 2 weeks from now, that's gonna be you at the Crockett.
those events. So here's the deal. On the nights where I know I've got to be there the next day, I've learned to draw a line
Yeah.
where I need to be able to perform. Mike says I've got no heart. Mike, you do it. You do it. God. Anyone who says anything like that is just ignorant. Yeah. So, but yeah, you just have to draw a line where you know, and I'm probably not the best that could be in the world. Like, I'm sure I'm not. I'm sure there's other people that could do a better job than me. No, I'm serious. No, as far as energy goes or whatever. Oh yeah, I could grind it out until 2 a.m. You know, if it's just for one weekend, I could do it every day. I can't. And so I have to draw a line and say, like, okay, if I got to be back here at 10 a.m., I got to make sure that I'm out of here by 11 o'clock or midnight, you know? And that's it. And if we're still playing, it's like, unless there's some crazy early one-loss side match that people need to see, you know? Everyone's going to sleep anyway, and I'm going to have 65 people watching some match at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow, you know? So, that being said, BEF or some event at Hard Times where it was on the final day and we started at 10 a.m. and went till like 4 a.m.
All right, so I do want to remind everybody that Victor lost his first round match. So here he is in the finals right now, trying to like muster like every ounce of energy that he has left. You know, like, what is it? 7 matches yesterday. This is his 5th match today. Like, it's a battle. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, Danny Phantom, I think the Chuck this year was close because, it was, I got to Hard Times around 10 a.m. and started getting set up around 10 a.m. And we didn't finish until like 3 or 3:30. So, yeah, that's probably close to 16 hours, Then again, I took a 1-hour nap. Mike let me go take a nap on the bleachers. So maybe that's not fair.
Yeah, Jerry, Duncan did lose it.
Go sit over there.
Duncan lost his first match, and he...
I'm trying we're trying to talk here. No one else can hear you. Tanner Burnett, yes, this is the finals. Is he playing the carom here?
Oh, I'm guessing the 6 goes because the way he hit.
You just cut off my guess she was talking. He is playing the carom.
Oh, he did play the
get
carom.
in the game. Let's go.
Oh, what?
Yeah. You're not there anymore to me, okay? Mike, you can sit there all you want. You're not there anymore. I got a show to run. That's a good shot. That's right, Jerry. The guy who got 4th place won his first or lost his first round match and grinded his way back. I guess you can't really say he ground his way back. That doesn't sound very, Thank you, Sensei Nate, for dropping the opens in the chat. Hold on, I gotta do something here. If you don't know what the opens are, we're going to find him. Give me a second. Stop chatting so fast, guys. When you're a post-up chat addict and you drop the opens in the chat, that's what you're dropping. Thank you. Oh boy, this is beautiful. That is freaking. That is. I almost swore right there. That was so good.
He's got to get out here, though. He needs to stop the bleeding a little.
Oh, and he cheated the pocket to get on the 7.
Mm-mm.
I mean, stop. He won't. I think he cheated it too much.
Mm.
You go forward here?
No.
Do you go no?
Well, I can't see the 8 now.
It's right near him. It's right underneath his chest.
Okay.
It's right here.
I mean, he might try to cheat the pocket again just to pop off the rail. I don't know.
I think you got to cheat it and go forward.
I like the follow here, actually.
Yeah.
But that's my stroke, though. Like, I love
but
that.
But even if you get here, you're good.
Yeah.
Even if you get out here, you're good.
Yeah.
Or even here-ish, you know, it's like he's queuing low. He's cheating the pocket and queuing low and drawing back to the short side. Where's the corner pocket? Where's the corner pocket? Good enough.
See, he's so good at that draw, though, and he knows his stroke. That's why he chose that. I like this back cut anyway. It's automatic shape.
Yeah.
And it's so thin, you can let your stroke out a little bit, you know? Okay. Two-way bank safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Victor's letting out a really big sigh right now. Side pockets here. Oh man, the punch draw.
Oh, I'll make sure I avoid the side pocket.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, I don't mean to be too much of a pessimist, but it is really difficult to not want to unscrew the cue right now. Yeah, Mitch is certainly someone who could compete on the international stage. I'd say 5'7" or 7'5'7". His style of play makes his results very volatile, and what I mean by that is he could be a true 7'5'7", right? Like if you talk about overall wins and losses within the population of players, right? But because of his style of play, he's the kind of player that as a 7'5'7" could have just that miracle tournament where he beats all the 820s and all the 810s. Because if everything's working, it's just it's impossible to beat.
Especially if, let's say, you only get one opportunity with a like a 850 Pro, right? Like, the key is you got to make something happen with that.
Yes.
So, Mitch is getting more opportunities.
Yes.
And he's executing.
Now that, I was going to say, actually, everything that I said being said in this particular match, if he was playing an 820, he'd be down. Based on the mistakes that he's made and the fact that he's had all these opportunities from Victor makes the scoreline a little bit more one-sided. You know what I mean? But because of the way that he does play, if all the aggressive kicks that he makes and swinging at a 9 ball here and there works out and all that stuff, all of a sudden it makes it look like, how the hell is this 7'5" beating an 820, 8-3 right now?
Yeah. Well, I'd also want to say Victor's been shooting phenomenally this whole tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is really an exhaustion.
Yeah. This is the
thing.
worst we've seen him play
This
for
is-
sure.
Yeah.
Or the most mistakes, I should
Yeah.
say.
Or it's like, okay, you made it to the final. Like, this is the time to really bring it.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the fatigue, it gets to you. Your brain starts playing tricks on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marina, he's using Victor's cue is actually keel wood. They treat it to hit like low deflection. It is wood, but the hit's a little bit different. It's not just like a maple shaft.
Yeah, it's stiffer. It's a stiffer shaft, so it's more low deflection. It's not quite as low deflection as a carbon fiber shaft.
Uh-huh.
But like, say, for instance, a carbon core keelwood shaft is the closest you're going to get to something that's like a carbon fiber or a laminated, like the old Z shafts that they have where it's like laminated wood where you have like 12 pieces of maple in line with each other with the grains all lined up. That's super low deflection. But with keelwood, they take either a solid piece of wood and treat it so that it's super stiff, or with the keelwood carbon core, they'll do the same thing, but have the carbon core up the middle, stiffen it up to lower the deflection and stuff. But that's the difference. You also get like, if you put the same tip on a keelwood shaft as you put on a maple shaft, the maple shaft is going to feel slightly softer. It's going to feel like you have a slightly softer tip on because the energy transfer is different through the stiffer wood.
That was a great shot.
That's why people get the placebo effect of like, oh, I feel like I get more power with the carbon fiber. No, you just get more obvious energy transfer to your hand with the vibration and stuff. But technically speaking, you get the same amount of spin with everything. Shout out to Dr. Dave. I need the throw Miucci red dot rubber band. You mean deflection? Yeah, I know what you mean. You're one of them backhand English players. Aim center ball, put the spin on the ball.
Yeah, Victor's safeties have been on point.
Wow, he double kissed.
Yeah, double kiss.
And
I think
got
he
the
tried.
reward.
Oh, I think he's trying to make that in the
Yeah,
side.
trying to make
and,
it, yeah.
Yeah, shorten the or.
Yowza. Why not?
Get a roll, help him get
What do you
back
mean
into
get
the
a roll?
match.
He's going to be frozen on the back of
Oh,
the 6.
no.
Yikes. Just when you think things are going to go your way.
I was just gonna say, like, help him to get back into the match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And if the table, if he gives up ball in hand, if the table layout wasn't so simple, the 3-9 combo looks juicy, but the table layout is really simple on top of that. And here we go.
ball in
So
hand.
he does give up ball in hand.
So
but
now
like-
he can, 3 in the side.
Yeah, like imagine if the,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
if the 6 was where the 7 is or something
Yeah,
that made it
yeah.
funny, it's like 3-9 looks real good.
Yeah.
But table layout, super simple here.
See, just that 4 to the 5, right? Like that was a shot where you could just pinch draw it just to get, but he wanted to stroke it because he wanted to feel good about the hit of that.
Yeah.
So he bounced off the rail, which is fine. Like, that's
Yep.
fine too, right?
As long as you know you're going to get there. Here you go, Victor. Here you go. That right there is an example of where that, that powerful, high, like super aggressive style of play can end up costing you against somebody that's a little bit more controlled.
I was thinking that, but I didn't want. I was like, "I'll be reserved. I won't say it." But you said it, so no.
Well,
I was. I know he was
truth.
trying to draw that because he wanted to avoid the side, but he pounded at it,
Yeah.
and then he if you hit that with a little more finesse, the English would have caught. And
Exactly.
Then,
I'm just the only thing that I'm saying is you're literally never gonna see. I can name 15 guys at the top of this game that will never hit the ball like that.
Yeah.
And Mitch can, and he gets there quite often, but that time he didn't. Ben, send me info. I'm curious what you're talking about. I'm a big fan of the way that he takes variables out of and like studies specific situations with a control and with like as far as cue deflection testing and how much spin can you get on a ball with a softer tip, all that stuff. He does a really good job of testing that kind of stuff scientifically.
Wow.
Here we go.
Okay, but see, this is so. You punch the 6 like that. Give him, what's it called? Give him ball in hand. Then you break and scratch. Balls are wide open. I mean, these are the points in the matches that the tides can change. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like what would have been maybe 9-2. Now he's got an open table. That's gonna be 8-4. Hopefully.
Well, if he breaks the balls good.
Yeah.
Still a lot of things got to line up, But, you certainly don't want to give up. You want to give up as little as possible. Yeah, Danny Phantom, I did, yeah. Real nice guy. You want to hear the tea? So in case you didn't hear, yesterday someone in my chat said, hey, the guy over on Ox Billiards says he's got a bone to pick with you. And I was like, what are you talking about? He says, you said something in his chat, and he said, hey, post up something about yada yada your streams. I got a bone to pick with you. And I was like, oh, that's kind of awkward, Like, I got to go find out what's going on, right? And so when the stream ended, I went over to his chat, and I said, hey, I'm here. I have audio now. I'm not streaming anymore. He said, it's really smart of him, actually. He said he was just trying to get my attention. He just wants to chat and share ideas.
Oh.
Which is really kind of
beef.
No, it was really kind of cool of him because he's doing a couple things that I'm really curious about. Like he's doing NDI streaming with a local area network and the way that he syncs his scoreboards with his camera positions and all this stuff. It's really interesting to me.
No, but see, even Victor's posture's changing a little right now, too.
He's got some...
see?
He's got
but all
some,
that because of
enthusiasm.
literally those 2 things that just happened.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Mega Fat G? How you been, man? Yo, Lisa McCord coming in with the 5 gifted subs. Shout out to Long Pot Productions, who probably, out of all the random choices, that's a great place for that sub to go. James Flacco didn't get one. Mexa Pinot Mix got one of them. IDKLBM, let's go. Eric. Rickard from San Antonio. Dude, Rickard Robbins, are you in the chat right now? What's up, man? You've been so quiet.
I gotta plug my junior tournament. No, I'll wait till this rack's over when they're like racking the next.
Get in there. Who is this lady voice
In all
streaming?
caps.
Yes.
Hi.
Who is this? Let's go.
My name is Emmeline Collado. I've been playing pool for a while. Collins, I don't think we started talking till just a few years ago, but
Yeah.
Collins does some solid work. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
Pleasure chatting with you. You do a lot for the sport. We all appreciate it.
Most definitely. Thank you. Daniel Bradley coming in with a $20 super chat. Says dedicated to Laser Beam Lisa McCord. Let's go. Thank you, Sean Roy. Thank you, man. Shout out to Sean Roy, one of the best strokes in Northern California. Bar box extraordinaire. And don't let that compliment sell him short on what he can do in all the other games on the big table, including one pocket.
Thanks, Tony. You know, I've had people make not so nice comments. They're asking me to get off the stream. So I appreciate all the positivity and the
It's funny you say that. I was about to say the same thing. Get the hell out of here.
Hey, Kevin, I am going to plug the event as soon as this rack's over. Thank you. I will. All right. So I started a junior pool league before the pandemic. We actually had a good turnout. I would get 20 to 25 kids per week, and the pandemic really hurt attendance. And when we came back, kids just stopped showing up, and I was getting 2. So we did have to stop. Even during the pandemic, I was running like virtual pool tournaments.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was mailing prizes to people. Like,
that's awesome.
no, because it was free. They just had to like sign up, and then I would set up their matches and be like, okay, 10 o'clock, meet this person on whatever, right?
Yeah.
So we did that a couple times, but when we came back, I had like no one was showing up, which is unfortunate. But I had to stop because it was nice for me because I was getting my weekends back, so I could start competing again.
Mm-hmm.
But and I think about the future of the sport. I was like, this is a bummer. So my goal this year was to host a junior tournament, get 1,000 added. So I'm happy to say we have secured those funds, but I would like to get more signups. So I think we have just enough to run the tournament, to have the tournament, but I would like to get more kids. So if you would like to support the event, either with raffle prizes, we are going to buy a bunch of gift cards and everything. The kids are going to get goodie bags with glove, chalk holder, towel, snacks, Gatorade. Everything's going to be set up for them. We have someone doing some cue conditioning for free. It's going to be really fun. Mm-hmm. And so anyway, if you want to support in some way, you want to volunteer. If you know juniors, actually, that would be amazing if you could get them to sign up. It is 18 and under at California Billiards on Saturday, October 12th. California Billiards is in Fremont, California. Questions, find me on Facebook. My profile is public, and you can message me. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah. Man, that shot from Mitch where he just tried to bank the 2-ball, I'm super surprised he didn't just cut it thin and spin the crap out of the cue ball.
But he's not predictable. Like
Yeah.
some of his shots, I know some of them seem obvious, but he might do a crazier shot to get better shape.
Yeah. Pretty good. Kind of a two-way shot.
Kevin, I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who Boss is. If you don't look like you're 12, I'm gonna ask for ID or a birth certificate.
I'm gonna say if you have a beard, you're probably not gonna be able to play. it. He's laughing. Man, it's so interesting how close the balls are together at the bottom of the table here. I think he actually left a shot here. Look at that leg. Grubbs, he's like you. Grubbs always puts his leg way up in the air no matter what, if he's even mildly stretched out.
Hey Kevin, I don't really need like logos embroidered on it. I'm just trying to get the actual towels.
That's very cool, Jimmy. Glad you like it.
All right.
Well, Mitch Ellerman's going to get on the hill here. Lickety split. Lucas only down 1 in the final out in Seattle. 9-8. Wow. Who's he playing? Georgie? Hey, Georgie.
Hey, we're going to ask Mitch about his cue after the match.
Yeah. Yeah. He's playing with the ferrule on his shaft. Makes it look like it's one of them, like maybe like a 314-2 or like a Vantage or something. It's not like one of them small ferrules on a super low deflection shaft.
Yeah.
But it's not like one of the things that you see on a maple shaft, you know, like a regular maple shaft. And it's got some kind of logo on it. So.
Oh, you mean near the joint?
Yep.
Okay.
One ball, not even. Oh, snap the 9. Let's go.
Wow.
Easy money, baby. That is the 4th snap 9 we've seen in this tournament on stream.
Oh, yeah?
Which is a high number for a 9 on the spot template rack.
Did it go? I wasn't even paying attention. I spaced
It got
out.
kissed in.
Okay.
The side.
Okay.
I think the cue ball came back and hit it. We'll rewatch it right now, guys. Whoop, that's not it. Hold on. We'll watch this break and then watch the... Ooh, he almost did the same thing.
Oh.
Yikes. See
I
the cue ball?
Yep, cue ball. For sure.
Okay. Okay, Ben. Nice one. He normally plays with a Predator Throne and a Revo shaft? Are you kidding me? Whatever he's playing with right now is not even close to a Predator Throne and a Revo shaft. Night. Oh, is it close enough to the 3 to take away the pocket maybe? I think so. It's close.
Yeah. Hey, David. Mitch is back in Arizona. He was in Vegas for several years, but he moved back to Arizona. I want to say like in the last couple years. He's a native of Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
He's been hitting his jumps. There's no question he's going to hit this, but
Oh no. Well, it's on the rail. Yeah, Mitch usually uses a black 4 and 12 for Revo.
See, so he wants to, obviously he's on the hill. He wants to get out. I think he's going to set up to shoot the 2 in the same pocket.
Run into the 4. He's trying to run into the bottom of the 4.
Either run into it or get in between.
Yeah. There's got to be something easier than that.
No, see, this
Yeah,
is what I was
here you
looking
go.
at too. Like playing the 2 in the right side.
Yeah. That's easier
Yeah.
because you can just
Mhm.
use the tangent line. Just
Yeah.
slide right over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the shape, you're not losing the cue ball so much. Like
Even if
like
you're
he just-
jacked up here, the 3 ball's
Exactly.
right in front of the hole.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
going to be it, guys. There's no chance.
No, and he knows this is for the win. He's locked in.
Yeah, you'd have to have a major blunder for a guy like Mitch Ellerman to not get out right here. Ellerman is Rodney Morris 2.0. Take it easy, okay? Everybody relax.
See, that's not the side he wanted to be on, but that's...
He's going to be down. He's going to shoot this ball in the next 8 seconds. Okay, I was too generous. It was about 4. GG, guys.
And
Here
here
comes
we
the
go.
concession. Congratulations, Mitch Ellerman. Congratulations, Victor Kukuza, for a great tournament losing first round. Coming back, he just glanced at the camera. You looking at me? Losing first round and coming back on the 1-loss side the whole way down. Let's see if we can see this cue now. Come on, baby. Where's that logo? He's so strategic. The way he sets the cue down every time. All right.
Thanks, Collins.
Emmeline, it's been a blast.
Always.
Yes.
Anytime.
Definitely. We're going to hang out here for just a minute or two, see what the happenings of closing this thing off are. But there's probably not going to be too many bells and whistles to it because we're going to close. I'm going to pack up tonight, baby. We're packing up tonight.
Look at that at 8:30,
Unbelievable.
8:27.
Prime time, baby.
Mm-hmm. All right. Take
Pretty
care.
fortunate.
See you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, and good luck with your junior event. What date is that again?
So Saturday, October 12 at Cal Billiards in Fremont.
Let's go.
More registrants, please. Like if you know kids who just want to experience a tournament for their first time, even if it's a little bit of a drive for you, please. This might be the only tournament they get to play in for a while. So
I saw it right there. I got one frame of it.
Oh, there.
To
I
see the
it.
logo.
Yeah, I see it.
No, it was the other one. He's got a Revo in his case.
Oh, okay. I'll just ask him. Hold on.
The hell is that thing?
With a Mez EX Pro.
Oh, an EX Pro. There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, EX Pro with it looks like a yin and yang, maybe on there. There you go. That was the logo we were looking for. Thank you, Emmeline.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? I'm going to call it right there. They're just going to hand him a couple envelopes and call it a night. If you want to see some pictures, you can see it on Windows Open on Facebook. Congrats to all the raffle winners for the raffle that was held by the event organizers and Melina Mike and Windows Open. Shout out to Victor Kukuza for an incredible tournament, losing first round and coming back and winning. Melina Mike, just do it. Mike, you got something on your back over there. You're not driving right now. Oh, you're going back to the hotel, right? Okay. Yeah. Later.
I'm not drunk.
No, I'm just saying you're not driving home is what I mean. Yeah, have a good night, everybody. Oh, by the way, if you do want to support the stream directly, you can do so with the little QR codes. I got to plug myself every once in a while. at the bottom left corner of your stream. Thank you all for all the support and all the help constantly. Really appreciate it. Shout out to Bao and Vilmos. And shout out to Desiree Dominguez for helping organize this, and Oscar as well, even though he wasn't at the event playing in Seattle. Major driving force behind making these events happen. So, yeah, fun tournament. Smaller field. Finished early. Can't be super disappointed. Yeah. Have a good night, you guys. We're going to end it right there. Hey, I want to say thank you to all you guys in the chat as well. You guys are the best. Best chat in pool. I love you guys. See you later.